Hello. Happy Monday. It's the last Monday of 2024. That just hit me. Oh, who's excited about that? Out with the old, in with the new. Welcome in, welcome in. I think I gave Chelsea a little bit of a heart attack because I literally slid into the studio like 1 minute till. I had to feed my horses. Okay, I'll show you. Wait, did I take a picture? Hold on, I must have a picture. Stand by. I know I have a picture of my new horses. I know some of you are probably figuring it out. Some of you are probably figuring it out. It's not a really good picture. There's my new horses. I finally have my seahorses. And they are very slow eaters. And I have to turn the pumps off so there's no movement in the water while they eat. So I'm like, come on, horsies, you gotta finish your food. I got a show to do. So that's why I was a little bit late. And then Rachel comes over with me and takes pictures, but I have to kind of give her like the rundown of there's a couple things I put back on her photo taking station, and she goes, what do I need to do with that? And I have to tell her like, oh, you didn't take a picture of this part of it, or you didn't do this part, and blah, 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 blah. So, but here I am. I skated in the door. I am going to set up a camera on the new seahorse tank. I got 2 seahorses, 2 little pipefish. One of the pipefish is not happy, and I'm hoping that he kind of comes out of it. And then I got 3 garden eels, and since I put them in the tank, I haven't seen them. They're hiding somewhere. So it's not a very exciting tank just yet. I want to get a lot more seahorses, but you have to start slow in this saltwater aquarium game. Even though it's an established tank, you can never add like a whole bunch of life forms at one time, or you will set off an ammonia cycle, which we don't want to do. That would be very bad. But all seems to be well so far. So knock on wood. So let me just double check. We should be streaming to both the Niche Shopping Network channel, and we should also be streaming to the Niche Lady channel. If somebody is on the Niche Lady channel, if you could let me know that you're seeing things okay. I'm like double checking on my end. Okay, it looks like we're streaming. Okay, good. Just always got to check the technology, as it were. Oh, thank you. It was like a bad hair day, and I was like, what am I gonna do? And it's like, just put it up and get it out of the way. But thank you. You can see I have a lot of goodies behind me. Because I haven't done one of these types of shows for a very long time. And this counts as like my haul. A lot of people come here just to watch and see and hear me talk more about the things that I found while I was out treasure hunting. And then some people come here to buy the things. So I have to catch up on all the things, and they are all around me. But after this, we should be pretty caught up. Rachel's in there taking pictures of a video, of items in a video you haven't seen yet. so we can stay caught up. Okay. Welcome in. If you are watching on the Niche Lady channel, I go live on the Niche Shopping Network on Sundays and Mondays. It's my normal schedule, and it doesn't always get streamed on the Niche Lady channel. So I invite you over to subscribe there, and not only subscribe, but if you want to know specifically when I go live, scrolling right down here beneath me, there is a phone number. And if you text Danny to 929-566-4243, which spells out 9956 niche. That will get you alerts via text message when I go live so that you never have to miss a live. I see so many people go, oh my gosh, I didn't know you were live. So that is the way that you make sure you never miss out on when I go live. Just text Danny to that number and we will put you on the list. That is not a number for communicating customer support issues. Just got to make that clear. All right, let's see if I'm missing anything in the chat. Oh, you had to get Molly settled down. My mom has this little senior dog that she's fostering named Molly, and she is the tiniest, petitest little Shih Tzu, but she's a little fireball for being 14 years old. We had a little scare last night with Peanut. She really almost had us run into the emergency room with her. Everything was normal. She went outside to go do her business for the last time in the night. She came back in shaking so hard. And we don't know if she just got super cold or if something scared her. We just watched her and then she like settled down. She wasn't panting. She wasn't doing any other symptoms that would indicate she was in pain or anything. It was just like the freakiest thing. Her little body couldn't stop shivering. Scared the patooties out of me. So I've told Rachel, when we're done here today, we are going to Petco or PetSmart. I don't know. It's one of those pet places that's near us. We're taking Peanut and we're going to go get her a sweater because I think she got cold. I think she got chilled because she is getting old and she's on the thin side and all those things. So I can relate. I mean, I'll say, okay, everybody always says how many in dog years, how many human years you are, for a dog. So it's like every 7 years. So hold on, let me do quick math. I'm like, I'm only like 8.5 years old in dog years. That's good. We'll go with that. See, we can reverse it. And then it sounds really good. Okay. Oh, that happens to your dog too, Susan? Okay. Well, that makes me feel better. Maybe an owl started. Well, she was out there with Cora. We never let her out alone. She is always with Cora or one of us. So, yeah. But yeah, like we're going to have to be careful. Okay. Well, we have a trivia question from the last time I did this. Had lots of time to enter that. How do you enter the trivia contest? Literally, if you're here at the end of this video, there will be a question. You answer that question down in the comments, not in the chat. So it's not a like you have to be here live thing. It is you just need to have watched that part of whatever we're doing here. And then all of those comments get entered into a drawing, which we're going to do now. And that is for $15 of store credit. There you go. We're just giving away store credit. And look, you got a really good chance of winning. Really good chance of winning. All right, let us spin that wheel and find a winner. Susan, you need to come to Vegas. You are lucky, girl. All right, Susan, you know the drill. If you want to spend your $15 today, you can shop and I will refund you. Or if you want to wait and I will create a coupon for you to come in and use and spend, that will work too. Just let me know. Well, I'll know if you buy something during the show, I'll know that you just want me to apply your $15 to today. And then we will have a new trivia question at the end of today's show. So everybody can enter for your own chance for $15. And let's see, what else am I forgetting? Oh, yes, we will have a buyer appreciation giveaway. I have some really cute things to add today because I like to do a choice of things. So there are some really adorable things, which I will show you later. I'll show you later. You will get a choice of what you want. How are the turtles? Turtles, well, most of them are sleeping right now. The only ones awake are Eileen, because sulcatas don't sleep for the winter like the other ones do. And she's in a heated doghouse and very spoiled. In fact, we just upgraded her doghouse to a bigger doghouse. So Eileen, doing great. There is Bubbles. Now, Bubbles would normally be asleep, but Bubbles did not put on enough weight this year. I think I have to take him to the vet because he's just not putting on weight. So we wormed him. That didn't work. It is time to go in and figure out what's going on with him. But he's in the bedroom. That is his little winter abode because he is not in good enough condition to sleep all winter. And then, oh yeah, and then Goody. Well, and some people let their water turtles brumate in the bottoms of their ponds. I just wasn't comfortable with that. So I have heaters in the ponds so that Goody's awake and well. And we just did a whole big upgrade on the pond again. And Goody's very happy because the new filter system I put in is really tall and she can get on top of it in the morning sun and is very happy. So yeah, turtles are doing good. Let's see. So I see questions about JDA, about Dave. As many of you know, Dave lost his father really tragically. And that happened literally the day before his very first live sale here on NSN. And he troopered through several shows and then he had to deal with all of his dad's affairs in another state. And he's going through a really hard time. And of course, Christmas is the worst when you freshly lose someone or it's your first year without someone special. And so you guys keep him in your thoughts and prayers because it's been a really rough season for Dave. We are, we're just praying that he will get to a point where he's ready to come back, but we're not rushing him. We want him to be ready because running a business and doing all this, you have to keep up with things. But yeah, he's still around. He's just having a really hard time. Okay. With that, I think I'm ready to explain how this all works. All of my items live over in the nicheLadyShop.com. NicheLadyShop.com is the place to find all of the things. I'm pulling up a screen over here. Don't mind me, just so I can keep tabs on things. And the way it works is every item will be put up on the screen as I'm talking about it, just like you see there. There's going to be a QR code. So if you want to, you can take your phone or tablet and go to your camera, hover, don't take a picture, just hover. It'll pop up a link because it scans it. And then that goes right to that item. If you don't want to do it that way, a link will show up in the chat. Now, this will be a test because the last time I multi-streamed, it didn't show up over on the Niche Lady channel like it was supposed to, but I have been told that has been fixed. So we are crossing fingers for technology to be working appropriately today. All right. In fact, thank you, Melissa. Melissa, I'm not sure which chat you're putting that in. Can you let me know which chat you're putting that in so I can make sure it goes in the other one? Let me know. So all the items I'm going to show you today are in my newly listed. So it's the first stuff that shows up in the shop. I don't make a special collection for my sales. Hello from Italy. Well, hello, Carol in Italy. Of all the places that I really want to travel to, Italy is at the top of my list. It's way up there. Maybe one day I'll get brave. Okay. Why do I feel so lost? I need to pick up an item and start with it. That's what I need to do. Oh, I am going to say this. Keep this in mind. I have this item here. You may have seen me purchase it. Getting pictures of it was ridiculously hard. But here you can kind of see it's etched with these Native American symbols and clouds, like so. Well, sadly, it got chipped. I don't know. I don't know how it happened, when it happened. But there it is. It's got a little chip right here. So I'm making an offer. It's not listed. It's not listed in the shop. This is just going to be a special offer to somebody here who might want this. If you want this for $10, let me know. I will put it over in the shop with your name on it. I'm just going to let it go for $10 and that's that. Had it not had that, I would have sold that for like 30 or 40. But it got chippy pooed. Oh, that's such a great offer, Carol. She says, come and see me. I'll take you thrifting. Do they have thrift stores in Italy? Do they? Do they have thrift stores in Italy? Okay. Oh, where do I start? Let's start with a heart. Let's start with a heart. Now, I could have sworn when I picked this up, it was Blanco. I cannot validate that. It's very Blanco-esque. Look how thick and chunky it is. And it is blown glass. And it is a paperweight. And it's like this really smoky, like a topaz color with just like a little slight hint of like a greenish to it. It's a good size. You can see next to my face. It's not tiny. What is that? What is that? What's going on? Look at this. Is why I don't put my hair up. Look at this. What is this? It's a piece that I missed that's just sticking straight up now. Yeah, I'm so due for a haircut. I'm checking to see if it has a glow. Oh, it glows. It does. So it's an older glass. I'm telling you, it's an older glass. It's got Blanco vibes to me. It really does. Nobody reminded me to put new batteries in my light either. I'm just saying. So there it is. The links are showing, and yay, they fixed it. Oh, hallelujah. I've seen Laura Caldwell's Italy trips. You know what? I need to go back and watch one of her Italy trips. I just watched her Austria, Germany Christmas market one, and it just, her videos make you want to travel, don't they? Like, oh, they're so great. I'm just squeamish. I am so squeamish about flying overseas, but there we go. Oh, you know what? I have an item sitting on the desk next to me. Oh, you get all your mail before Christmas? Are you asking me if I got all my mail before Christmas? I got all the mail that came in before Christmas. It's funny you say that. I just came from the post office. I'm going to show this and talk at the same time. I don't think I put enough weight in for this item now that I'm feeling it again. This is a heavy one. Ooh, I might have to make an adjustment on shipping if this isn't snagged up. This is Art Nouveau at its finest. It is absolutely a gorgeous French candelabra. It is solid brass. There is the bottom construction there. It is quite heavy. I'm not going to lie. I didn't realize when I was listing it from pictures how heavy this was. It's absolutely stunningly gorgeous. This came from the castle. I finally got all the castle items listed and on video and all of that. So there it is. Beautiful, beautiful. There's a little couple little drips of wax. I can't stick this whole thing in the freezer to get that wax off, guys. But if somebody buys this where there's snow, just leave it outside for a little while and that wax will come right off. It's a gorgeous, if I had a mantle, this piece would be sitting on it. And I'm not a brass person. I don't normally, the thing I love about this is the historical value. The fact it was so carefully designed and the detail of all of the pieces. Look at even like the, what do you call it? The, it's not etched. It's not, what do you call it? Is brass molded? Is it shaped? however they make the construction of this piece. That's what I truly appreciate about it versus things that are made nowadays where the attention to detail is just not there. It is beautiful, isn't it? Oh, I tell you, for those that have already joined the Reseller Revolution Network that I started, thank you. And for those who haven't, if you are interested in learning more about that kind of stuff, I have created a place for us all to come together and learn. And we're going to do some deep diving into things. We are going to have an Ask an Appraiser session. We're going to bring in experts on different niches. It's going to be spectacular. And it's baby. I just opened it up. And right now we're doing a half price. It is a paid community. Why is it a paid community? Because we want people there who want to be there to learn and participate. When you do a free community, you get a lot of people just lurking and they want to just take information and not give back. So this is a chance to have a really safe environment for everybody to learn and ask questions and talk about sensitive parts of business and all of that. I'm going to be helping anybody who wants to learn how to be a reseller, how to be a YouTuber, how to build this type of a business. That is what we're going to do over there. So right now it is half price. And if you join now, that's lifetime. It stays half price. It never goes up. So if you are one of the first ones in, not only do you get to say you're a founding member, but you get to be half price of where it's going to go once we reach 100 members. So you have a little time, go check it out. There is a 7-day free trial. So 7 days, come check it out, see what it's all about, join in. We're actually doing a live coffee Tuesday morning chat, kind of discussing things. And we do those on Zoom. So it is a call where you can bring an item to discuss. You can bring an item you need help identifying. All of those things are going to happen there. It's going to be super cool. So it's Reseller Revolution over on the School platform, SKOOL. And I've been putting a link it's in the description of the videos, but it's also the very first pinned comment of my videos over on the Niche Lady channel. So I hope more of you will join us over there as we get it rocking and rolling. All right. Let's talk about a dolphin, or as Rachel used to call them, dolphins. I swear to you, this is an SPI, but I can't find this exact shape anywhere. Nobody has it. Nobody has this one. So we got to go with it. We don't know who makes it, but it is a beautiful leaping bronze dolphin, unsigned. It's on, I thought it was a wood base. It's not. It's I think the base is metal. See, sounds metal, doesn't it? But he is beautiful. He's got some bluing to him. Look at that. So it actually looks like he's got a bit of a pattern. And then, of course, he's got the bronze color underneath here. He's just a gorgeous fella, leaping for joy, waiting for somebody to bring him home. Oh, I try to put things as far away from me as I can reach initially so that I don't like box myself in early on. I got a lot of comments about this. This is a tumble up. What is a tumble up? A tumble up is basically a little decanter, if you will, a little jug that you can put water, and then it goes like on your bedside table. So in the middle of the night, you wake up and you're thirsty, your cup and your water are right there. And the cup acts as the lid to keep, the dust and the dirt and the germies out of it. So it works really good together. This one is etched with these wonderful stripes. Don't mind the little water spots. I did try to clean it, but there's water spots. And then there's little rhinestones. So it's blingy. It's a blingy tumble up. What I liked about that is that it's actually got a little texture to it. So, it's dark in the middle of the night and you're like trying to feel where your cup is. You can actually feel those rhinestones and your thing. Boom, you're set. So I always pick those up when I find them. Tumble ups are super popular. Oh. Thank you, whoever just made a purchase. All right. I'm just grabbing stuff. We have the fabulous Chelsea. Some of you know her as Idaho Gem. You know her as Idaho Gem in the chat. That's her YouTube handle, but her store is Treasures by Gem. But she is also the behind the scenes producer of the Knit Shopping Network. So she is the one who has to keep up with oh, what is she going to grab next and go through the list and find it. And she does an amazing job. So you guys can thank Chelsea for the timeliness of the things showing up on the screen. But this, I found out, is a sugar jar. It doesn't need to be for sugar. This could actually be for anything you want to put in it, really. It's a great size. You could put some jewelry on your nightstand, but it is an old Sears stoneware, and it's called Plum Blossom Freezer to Oven Stoneware. Made in Japan, dishwasher safe, and hand decorated. There you go. So I always love, if I'm going to find one of a creamer or sugar, I would rather find the sugar because it's so multi-purpose in what you can do with it. But it's just a really pretty pattern. Has definitely that, I don't know if I would say mid-century as much as I would say more like 70s. It's got 70s vibes to me. Who ever thought that Sears would go out of business? Who thunk that? Never too big to fall. Never too big to fall. Patty says, do any of you bank with Wells Fargo? Do you reply to their fraud texts if you can see the fraud? No. Negative. No. There's so many scams out there now, guys. They're getting good too. They make it look like it's coming from the right place. But I wouldn't. If you ever get an email or a text notification that seems like it's something important, you should be able to go to the website, sign into your account, and see a notification. I don't believe they are ever going to send you anything that won't also be in your account. So just be careful out there, guys. Be careful. Noah got zapped the other day with something he said looked like a legitimate link that he was supposed to click on. And he realized as soon as he did it, it was bad. And he felt horrible. He was changing passwords. And he's like, Mom, you got to change all your passwords. And he felt so bad. But yeah, if they can fool Noah, they can fool anybody. Hey, are any of my mods over on Facebook? That might need a little attention, if you know what I mean. Just seeing stuff. Okay. Purple chickens. I couldn't leave the purple chickens behind. Come on. These are egg cups. I didn't realize it at first, but they're facing different directions. So she is kind of, belly up looking at the egg. And this one would be carrying the egg on its back, but they're fabulous. They are new, never used. They came in their original package, but the package was really not in good shape. So we just took them out because they just look better out of the package, but they're kind of fabulous. Purple chickens. And I know it seems crazy. We just cleaned up Christmas, maybe not even that yet. And here we are talking about spring and Easter and all those things. It's here. It's time. It's time to start talking about Easter. Hey, I skip over Valentine's Day. It's not one of my favorite holidays. You know, when you're single, Valentine's Day is kind of like me. Oh, Chelsea just sent me a question in our little, we have a little side like chat over here. She says, "Why did you pick up those chickens?" Because all right. You may have seen me talk about this. Now, again, I'm not really a metals person. And oftentimes I will look at the metals because I get in a lot of trouble if I don't like look at all the things, even though I may not want to buy them. But lately I've started appreciating more of the metal items. And this is so adorable. I could not leave it. I could not leave it. Look at its little daisies. It turns out to be from IKEA. But you guys, IKEA is not poor quality merchandise. In fact, most of it that I get is really nice quality. And this bowl here is called Stockholm because everything has a little name. It's called Stockholm. And they sell like 25, 30 bucks on other marketplaces. So there it is. It's just adorable. Adorable. It is so pretty, right? Is shipping solid or adjusted later? Okay, so what happens with shipping here oftentimes is that I use Shopify and they don't know that, if you buy one thing and then you buy another thing, they don't know that it's going to be combined. So when I ship and I get the actual shipping cost, I will combine the items as I can. Some stuff can't be combined. Most of it can. Some stuff can't. But I do shipping refunds, and I'm sure there's lots of people in the chat who will validate that. Yes, Danny does refund any shipping overages. But yeah, it's just the calculations are not always accurate. So I do a lot of shipping refunds when it comes to that, especially like because of these sales. And you see one thing and you buy it, and then you see another thing and you buy it. So yeah, absolutely. Looks like the flowers from the old. It does look like the flowers from the dating game. Oh my gosh, that is. That was a crazy show. Everybody wants to be a cat because a cat's the only cat who knows where it's at. This little guy I found at the Assistance League. He was in the case. Now, what I found out is this originally came with a mate, a pair, as you will. And I can't remember if the other one went over this one or this is the one that went over. Anyway, they were like kind of crissy-crossy cats, but he does fine all on his own. He is from Israel. There is his sticker. There we go. Fine porcelain, hand-casted, Naaman, Israel. There we go. And I have to wonder, like, if that sticker comes off, nobody really knows who that maker is, right? It's so important to find these things with their original provenance or stickers, as you will, or labels, and be able to know that, oh yeah, that's what that is. I find one of the biggest changes over the last 20 years, it used to be if you went to Carol's asking, will I ship to Italy? I don't have Italy currently set up, but if you email me, I can set something up for you. Yes, Carol, I can make that happen. Will it let you purchase? I don't know if it will even let you. I was going to say if it'll let you purchase, I may just have to send, whatever but I don't know if it'll even let you check out if it doesn't have the Italy. Yeah, that just message me. Message me. What was I saying? Oh, yes. It used to be when you went to, say, an antique mall, all of the dealers would, tell you what the item was. I used to, those of you who have known me for a long time know that I used to teach. Go to an antique mall and go see the identified items, but that's no longer the case. So more and more, not only in antique malls, but also on places like eBay and Etsy, they don't know what it is. They would just call it a white porcelain cat. And so the history's gone. So I think it's so incredibly important to be able to identify these things while the information is still out there and available, and get it in. I mean, I'm crazy when I am making listings because I want to find the item. I think I spend half my life researching. And that's we're going to do that live together over in Reseller Revolution. Like that is going to be one of our things. Like I got to spend the time doing it. I'll bring you guys along if you want to come along and research with me, and we can learn about the stuff together. Absolutely. There's a lady who wants the chickens. Let's see. I saw a dating game again. Just scanned purple chickens. So Bridget, so you scan, you go to the listing, and you have to go check out. If you just put them in your cart for checkout, that doesn't make them yours. Somebody could still come and buy them. Oh my gosh. So, excuse me. I have shopped with George. And no joke, that man knows more. He's forgotten more than I'll ever know. I'm like, he truly knows his stuff. He must have not only a photographic memory, but an ability to retain the information he learns so well. George is, we're talking about George the Antique Nomad. He is phenomenal. So yeah, watch George's videos if you want to learn about stuff, because he is spot on. And if he doesn't know what something is, he's not going to BS you. Like, he's not going to pretend like he knows what it is. And like, he's got no ego in it. That's what I love about George. It's, the accuracy, the historical accuracy is very important to him as well. So yeah, George is amazing. He's amazing. It's all, if you ever get a chance to go to one of his appraisal fairs or go, shop with George, go do it. Like, admittedly, I know what my specialties are. Like, I can pick out what a lot of old glass is. And I know when something is a good construction and but I don't have the knowledge of the, like, well, that was made in the early 1900s by the such and such company. I have to go research that stuff still. Yeah, that's not my superpower. Let's talk about these darn mushrooms. Let's just talk about them. I also don't just pick up vintage. I pick up a lot of contemporary, because my niche, or niche, however you like to say it, is really not one of a specific genre of items. It's about things that bring joy, things that have a little bit of an emotional attachment, things that can go into a home and make somebody happy. I feel like that's what I look for. These, I found out, are for propagation, meaning starting a plant. So basically, you put the little stem in there, this will have water, and then the roots grow down here, and the little plant grows out this way. This is a nice size. Most of the comps that I found were for little short stubby ones. These are really tall. And I say these because there's two of them. They are a thin glass, but not so thin that they're, like they're not sturdy, if that makes sense. But they're also just like a pleasant, nice decorative thing. Like, you could use it as an infuser too. Come to think of it, like, if you put the oil in here and then put a little, like one of the little wick things kind of coming out, You could do that. Or you could put fairy lights. Fairy lights would go in there very well as well. So multi-purpose glass mushrooms that are contemporary, but super useful. Super useful. Okay, I'm unburying this guy here. I don't know if I brought this over. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. This is a cool little leather. It's tooled leather, and it is like a little journal. So it's got the little clasp here. Open it up. You got all your blank paper inside. I don't know why I have such a frog in my throat today. But the coolest part about this, I may not have brought this over. I may not have. I may have goofed. The coolest part is it's got labradorite. See it? Labradorite, one of my favorites. Yeah. If I was singing the song, my favorite things. There we go. I'm trying to get like the right so you can see the little fiery blue there. Yes, this one's not like super polished either. It's still got like, you can see some of the little, what's the word? Like the natural pittiness. Oh, stand by. I just got a text that I was looking for, and I just need to confirm something so I can announce it to you guys. Stand by. Stand by. Okay. I'll announce that in a moment. Unmistakably handmade. I know. In it, can you hear the, here, you're hearing the clasp, but the leather, the leather sound. Okay. The leather sound like my jacket that I mistakenly wore to an estate sale that drove so many people crazy. Oh my gosh, I so heard it. I so heard it in the comments. You have to realize, though, that once the video's out, there's nothing I can do. I can't go back and reshoot the video, so I had to go with it. But I had a lot of people very mad at me for wearing that leather jacket. I promise you, I won't do it again. I can't remember what we called this one, Chelsea. Let me see. I'm gonna get you the exact. Oh, she found it. She found leather, but see, she was probably searching leather and not leather bound. I probably should have separated those two words, huh? Anyway, there it is. It's fabuloso. Okay, let's do it. Puppy dog. Can I pet that dog? This is an adorable Patty. Where are you? Patty. Is this a Patty dog? He is a little Westie puppy. Oh, I didn't talk about the turtles, did I? I'll talk about turtles in a moment. And it made you think of a saddle. See, I love the sound of leather rubbing. Like, I love the sound and the smell. I love everything about leather. But apparently not everybody shares that. So oh my goodness. Okay, so he is a very realistic West Highland White Terrier. Why is my I capitalized in that too? I really need to proofread. Now, I do believe he's Livingstone, but I just cannot read his mark. I can't read it. It's so tiny on there. Maybe it'll come, like, maybe we can read it together. What does that say? It is Livingstone. Okay, that is an LS. Okay. I didn't put it in the title because I wasn't 100% sure, but he is Livingstone. Very realistic. Look at that face. Patty. Does this look like Patty? A little bit? A little bit? He pokes his tongue out like that when he's wanting treats. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, you're a horse person too, Susan. I know. You probably like the leather. Indeed, indeed. Okay, let's pull these guys down. Now, I have more than one set of these. This set is actually not the one you're going to get because this one got a chip. So this just happens to be the one that ended up on my shelf. Rest assured, if you get this, it will not have a chip. I bought 4 sets of these. In fact, what's probably going to happen is this set is going to make its way over to Julie to do something special with, because she can probably just fix that up lickety split. But they're little like mason jar salt and pepper shakers. They are brand new, all of them brand new in the box. And I'm just going to say, not the highest of quality, but they are cute. We'll give them that. They are cute. This is another piece I picked up simply because I like the look of it. I like the feel of it. I like the quality of it. And it was blue. So why wouldn't you? It is a nice little art pottery creamer that ends up being Lisgard Rorgs, made in Norway. There's the mark on the bottom. I love a mark that you can read, don't you? Oh, it's so refreshing to have a mark. Again, a creamer. Does anybody really use creamers like nowadays? Or would you turn that into a vase? I feel like it would make a really pretty little bud vase. I keep meaning to put some little flowers over here by my desk to do that. Now I have none. I have none. I keep saying I'm going to go get flowers every time I see the fake flowers. What is up with the thrift stores pricing fake flowers at like $4, $5, $6? Like, no, I can go get them brand new for that. And which is what I'm going to do. But yes, it is beautiful. If you can see, it's turned. So see, you can feel it, you can see it. And then it's got like a stone, there we go. It's got like a stoneware. I almost said texture. It's not a texture, it's a pattern. And then it's a little bit darker at the top and at the bottom, almost like an ombre kind of effect. And then the handle is darker. It's really pretty and nice. All the way from Norway. You put your paintbrushes in. Paintbrushes, toothbrushes. Yeah, so many things you can do. Okay, this little guy, you'll have to excuse the picture in the listing. That was a little piece of amethyst just came out. I'm going to stop messing with him. Anyway, it's a little amethyst tree, and I'm messing with it because I didn't like the way it looks in the picture. But it's got the big flat chunks. See the little droopy limb? I have fixed that. It looks like a regular little tree now, if it'll focus. But there we go. You can see all the amethyst, and the bottom is an amethyst crystal. I had a citrine one, and the citrine one sold already. So we just have the amethyst one left in the shop. It was just, that was a little teeny tiny little thing that fell off. It was not anything substantial. I will be more careful with it. Let's do these before I break them. Okay. I got these the same time I got the little cat. These are napkin rings. And at first I thought they were Capodimonte, but they are not. Oh, does that have a chip? Hold on. Where did I just see that? Sometimes you see stuff in the camera. Wait a minute. I don't see it now. What was I seeing? Okay, wait. When I show it here, let me get a focus here. It's not. There is no breakage on that. Okay. Let me check this one. I was like, must have been seeing an optical illusion. I think I was seeing a like white reflection Is it is not chipped. It is not chipped. That scared me for a minute. See, doesn't it look almost like right here, but it's not. It is not chipped. It's scared me. Now, they're not chipped, which is remarkable for their age and their delicateness, but they are made in Japan by Commodore. They have their tags on them still. There is the original tag, and you get the pair. I don't think I would use these to hold napkins anymore. I would do something else fun with them. I'm not sure what. What would you guys do? What would you do with them? I mean, they do have the ring. You could use them as napkin rings, but seems like, oh, so much more you could do with these little beauties. And we'll put them gently, gently over here. Okay, what to pick up next? Oh, let's go with the courting candles. Okay, this video also got a lot of comments. It always happens. When I'm trying to have like a teachable moment, I will leave something behind for a certain reason, saying, you know, it's doesn't have enough profit margin, or it's too big to ship, or all these things. And then inevitably, I will find something that I must pick up that completely goes against what I just said. Because there is no black and white answers in this business. A lot of it is developing just a gut, knowing like what's cool, what's not. I paid too much for these. I did. I paid too much for these. Why do I talk about that during a live sale? Because you guys see what I pay for everything. It's no secret what I pay for things. But these are so cool. I can't stand it. And they are the kind of thing that if they don't sell, I'll find a place for these. You know, a lot of people know that I collect antique shoes. These would look really good next to my antique shoes, even though these aren't antique. These are reproductions. So somebody gave me the story of them. They're called courting candles, something to do with if you want the young man to go home, you make it so the candle goes out quicker and then it's time for him to go. Is this true? Do I have this story correct? I just think they're so cool. I want to put little like bees, the honeycomb candles in them. I think honeycomb candles will look so good in these. They're in really good shape. They are felt lined on the bottom, but there they are. I don't care. And this is one of those, like, I don't care. Would I love for somebody to get them and find joy with them? Yes. But if nobody does, I won't be mad about it. I will find a place for them in my own decor because they are so cool. So cool. All right. I'm boxing myself in, so I need to put these a little further away. And if there's anything up there you like want me to get to sooner than later, just holler. We're going to get to it all. We're going to get to it all. How do you buy? Kimberly asks. So there's a couple different ways. We'll put a QR code of each item up on the screen where you can scan it and go directly to the item, or a link will show up in the live chat if you are here live, or if you just want to go to the nicheladyshop.com and browse all of those ways. Everything is there. It's not an auction. The things are available for sale. Like, you don't have to wait for me to show it. They're all just there. Just there. I'm looking to see if anybody validates that story. I hope it's correct. I hope it's kind of a fun story. Okay, let's do some bunnies. These bunnies sold fast. I think she has a green one. She's photographing for me right now. So there'll be a green one in the shop later. So right now what I have is the kind of the dusky rose colored art glass bunny. You can see here, not Murano. He's not Murano. So we've got that one. And I've got it's a very pale pink, almost white. but it is a it's a pale pink bunny. Yeah, I even said light pink. And they're very nice quality. They're very good. Like, I mean, the bottoms aren't like those cloudy bottoms. They are still a fairly clear bottom. They're not Murano. And then there'll be a green one in later tonight if anybody needs a green bunny. But I sold the blue one. I sold the kind of the gold flecked one. And I sold one other one. I don't remember what color he was. Bunnies are going fast. I did not expect the bunnies to go fast because everybody loves a bunny, right? I think everybody loves swans too, right? So this is a flash to the 70s, 80s, 80s, 80s. I don't pick many of these up, but if it's a cool color, I will pick it up, like black. Black is just so universally able to go into a decor. There's supposed to be a towel holder. So you would roll up your hand towels here and put that in your bathroom for your guests. So, but you could put a plant on it. You could do so many things with it, right? You could put a candle on it if you wanted to. It's not completely flat. There is a little curve here. That's why I was questioning the candle part. I don't want to get in trouble for anybody like putting a candle and then something bad happens. Isn't that crazy that you have to like have all of these CYA moments? Like, don't anybody do anything without checking if it's safe first, okay? Just because I say so doesn't mean it's all good. Oh, that's right. The one with the butterfly on its nose. So that's right. That's right. But anyway, so this guy was just cool. He's just cool. And he's large. Like, you don't really get the scope of it in the picture. But look, he's like a whole face. Well, look, he's a chin rest too. All right. He's a cool 80s swan. It's true. Courting candles were used in American colonial times to limit the amount of time a suitor could visit a young woman. Yay! Thank you, Iris. Thank you for that information. You've seen a real live black swan. Yeah, I have seen a live black swan. They are gorgeous. Swans are just so graceful. Like, they're, for such a large bird, there's just something about them. Like, they're just, I love swans. Okay, so Chelsea, just I'm going to give you a heads up. I did not bring this one over either, so I won't do that one right now, but we'll need to bring that one over. Let's do some glowy glass. Let's do it. I've got 4 of these little dessert cups. 4 little dessert cups in the Madrid pattern. There it is. And we will show you the glow. We'll show you the glow. Oh, like, there's no denying. I actually had somebody leave me a comment going, oh, those don't glow. Yeah, oh, yeah, they do. Yeah, they glow like crazy. These are the good glow. This is the good glow. And they are, I'm double checking. I don't think there's a pimple on them. Not a pimple on them. Get the whole set. There you go. You're going to get 4 of them. Just like that. These are old. I mean, these are true depression glass. Isn't that crazy? 100 years old. 100-year-old glass. Right there. How does that even last? How does that even make it? Like, that's just, poof. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. Okay, let me put them safely over here. Chelsea's looking for that piece for me. Just let me know when you find it, Chelsea. I won't put it in my hands until you find it. I did not get batteries for my black light yet. There's like, how do I remember things? How do you guys do it? Like, I am so bad about remembering things. Like, in the moment, like, I, think about it. I'm like, oh yeah, but I do this all the time. I need to do XYZ. I'm terrible about putting anything on my phone. I can write myself a note, but if I don't actually have the note someplace where I see it, like, how do you keep track of that little stuff like that? I need to know. I need to fix this habit going into 2025 because it's getting old. We're still talking about swans too. Excellent. Excellent. Let's see what we've got next. What should I grab next? I have stuff on the floor around me too. Here, I'll just grab something from down that you can't see. This pillow is brand spanking new. I got it at the Santa's Wrap when I shopped there. I could not leave it behind with its yummy colors. I'm trying to figure out how does it go? Maybe that way. Here we go. It goes like that. Look at how yummy the colors are in this. It is a tapestry pillow, so it's that really nice, heavy upholstery material, if you will. I don't know what kind of flowers there. What kind of flowers are these, guys? Jojo says, I carry a little notebook around with me. Maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe I need to keep a little, some kind of a little notebook and just refer to it often. Write down when I think of something. So I have so many of those little things that I need to remember. Yeah. Anybody know what kind of flowers these are? Are these these ones I think are like cosmos, right? I don't know what this is. Hydrangea maybe? And this dahlias, a hydrangea, and lotus which are the lotus blossoms here? What are these seed pod things here? What are these? I've never seen those put on a pillow, and it's wow, it's just so natural looking. It is really beautiful, right? I might need to go find this one and put it up because I've got her multitasking on multiple things right now. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it. There it is. Found it. There it is. All right. But yeah, it's brand new. This one I did not buy at a thrift store. So if you're squeamish about a used pillow, this is not used. This came from the Santa's Wrap store I was at because I did not find, I didn't film every single thing I bought there. I found several things that ended up in the cart that didn't end up on video, just saying. They're not all listed yet. They'll all be listed either tonight or tomorrow because that's some of the pictures being taken. There's some coasters and like I said, the other green bunny. I don't know what else she has over there. There's some things. There's some things. The pods of a lotus. Oh, those are the pods of a lotus. Okay. All right. I see that. Nettie says, I keep a paper and pen on the counter in the kitchen with shopping and errands that need to be done. Every morning I take a snapshot with my phone, then cross off what I did and reshoot next day. That's not bad. That's not bad. I write things on my phone's calendar. I'm terrible about the calendar. I've tried to do the calendar function. I just can't. I just can't get the knack of that. Yeah. Yeah. I have a daily planner. The problem is I'm in so many different places. And usually when I think of the thing, I'm not where my planner is. You know what I mean? So I think some kind of a little notebook or something might be what I have to do. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. Just so I stop forgetting things. Okay. She found it and she brought it over. So this is a really cool piece. It's called an armillary. And so you can see it's almost like a sundial kind of a thing here, but they call it an armillary because it is a sphere and it's on a solid marble base, solid marble, heavy marble. And it's beautiful. Would be a great dude gift. Because sometimes guys are just hard to find something for. But every time Noah goes, oh, that's cool. I like that. I'm like, oh, that's a good dude gift. Because Noah has pretty good taste. But there it is. The armillary. I don't even know. Why do they call it? Does anybody know? Why do they call it an armillary? I don't know. I don't know. Have you used task to-do list on your Google platform? No. No, I have not. I have to figure it out something. I will figure something out. All right, let me do another pillow. Okay, I got to tell you the power of the Shopify platform when you see the picture. So we have this pillow here. Okay, it's macrame. So I did not take this picture of it on a couch. That's like AI right there, because the picture just didn't look good on the background that we had it on. I'm like, oh, I've got to fix that. And it was really hard too, because the fringe, doesn't want to like stick out. So you can just see fringe, so it was a really difficult picture to take, but it's a really cool, you have a tag on you. You're picking up tags. It's a stiff, wow, you're picking up all kinds of tags. It's from the box that I had it in. It's a really like a heavy fringe. It's not like cheaply constructed. It is an opal house. It's 100% polyester through and through. It's 10 inches by 20 inches. And it came from Target 2018. And that is a Target brand. But it's a super cool pillow. And it's very clean and nice. Bridget says, a model of the celestial globe constructed from rings and hoops representing the equator, the tropics, and other celestial circles, and able to revolve on its axis. Well, there we go. Thank you for that. Stay. How about a party item? Another estate sale find. It's so groovy, right? It is an ice bucket. I'm gonna call 60s on this. This is so 60s, maybe 70s orange. This sucker is ridiculous. Oh, I've got napkins in there. Didn't even know that. It's not bad either. Yeah, there's a little bit of scratching because it has held ice once upon a time, but it is very clean and very ready to use again. It is a Jack Frost brand. There we go. We've got original sticker on there, and it's not impressed on the bottom. So once that sticker's gone, nobody's going to know who makes this piece, except if there are pictures out there of it with an original label. Chrome handle. And then the top is like this white plastic that does have a little staining on it. It's old, this is an oldie but a goodie, and still very, very functional. Very functional. Put you back down there. All right, I'm going to get down and get these. Oh, don't let me forget to talk about turtles. Don't let me forget. Turtles must be talked about. Now, I absolutely hate the way the pictures make these look like they're dirty. They're not dirty. They are spotted stoneware. Let me show you. Look, they are speckled through and through. That is how they are supposed to be. This is a California Originals. No, is it California Originals? It's made in it's California Pottery. It's not California Originals. But look, it's yin yang for serving. How cool is that? I originally thought it was an angel wing sitting on the shelf. It's not an angel wing. It's yin yang. And as you can see, there's like the big dip section. Then there's this section and two more sections to put whatever you want. Chips or carrot sticks or celery. What a great piece. What a great piece. It's in beautiful condition and ready for your party. It's ready for your party. I must say, I love to break out vintage serving pieces when I throw a party. Anybody in the chat been to one of my parties after like one of the events? I've had some pretty big parties. some karaoke playing and all that good stuff. But yeah, I usually use my treasure craft cactus serving pieces. I do use some Mikasa pieces. I just love the vintage stuff. And it looks so good when you put it out, and it's like it's very festive. All right, I said in the video I was keeping this, and I thought, Danny, don't be selfish. You don't have room for another pumpkin right now. So I am selling this one. It is glass. It is a Gardener's Eden glass pumpkin with the golden curly stem with the sparkly aventurine in it. And it's a pretty good sized. All of my listings, knock on wood, almost all of my listings have pictures with a tape measure, actually with a ruler, unless she forgets, which she does sometimes. He's 8 inches diameter and 6 inches tall. So 8 inches around, 6 inches tall. It's pretty good sized. And it's like a blue blended into a beige. You can see there. It's kind of two-toned. And a lovely pumpkin. All right. I'm trying to get all my brown stuff done here. Can I just show you? I'm going to show you. Here's just some of your choices for buyer appreciation today. We've got a hedgehog. We've got, oh my gosh, look at this felted sloth cup of love. And we got this little guy. He's felted. Those will be buyer appreciation choices. Okay. All right. That's it. Now I can sit back down for a short time. Okay. This is Robert Marble is the artist. It's called After the Flood. Somebody left it in the plastic, and so I'm just leaving it in the plastic. You can totally take it out of that plastic, and this Anna name will be gone because it's on the plastic. It's not on the artwork itself. So here we go. Speaks for itself with all of its funness. We know it's Robert Marble because it is marked on the back right there out of Newport Beach. I don't know if that still exists. It's in a very 70s, 80s frame. I think it was 80s. You know, the kind of like the aluminum metal constructed. And if you want to take this apart, you just unscrew these and the frame loosens. That's how you do those. Easy peasy. But somebody was asking, and it's been in the shop for a couple of days. So I wasn't going to bring it because somebody like said they wanted it, but I just can't do that. I can't just hold stuff all the time. I have teenagers to feed. And then, you know, I have a thing for the fiberglass trays. This one I recently picked up. I have to look around the side so I can like see what the camera's seeing. Okay. I mean, I can't go behind it like this. No, I can't. I have to see what you're seeing. There's a company that makes these. I should have written it down. Again, I didn't call it that in the listing because I can't 100% verify that's what it is, but it probably had a little sticker there once upon a time. It's got a few signs of age on the back. You see kind of that little, almost like a crazing effect, but it doesn't affect the design of the tray itself. So there you go. Acorns. And am I holding it upside down? No, I'm good. We're good. Those are the acorns down here. So we're good. All right. I think my Starbucks drink is giving me a frog. Giving me froggy vibes there. All right. I'm grabbing some turtles. Stand by. Okay. Mom is back from her trip, so she is making more turtles as we speak. But what we have currently listed and available, we still have the variegated red and green. I'm surprised he didn't sell because he's such a pretty dude. All of these can be found over in my fundraiser collection on my shop because all the proceeds from these go to my good friend Terry, who runs the Collectory. It is a nonprofit. It's a 501c3 nonprofit based out of Marana, Arizona, and they rescue tortoises. Like, that is what they do tirelessly. It's where Elaine came from. I don't know if I have this guy listed because I thought that Rachel wanted this one, so I'm going to get this one listed tonight. He'll be in the shop. Now, we do custom orders. Like if you say you want a turtle with, I don't know, nurse stuff on it, my mom will make nurse turtles. Now, someone ordered some nurse turtles and never claimed them. So we still have a purple and a blue. There was two people that ordered nurse turtles. I just want to say it was the second person who said, oh, I want some too, who never claimed their turtles. I'm not going to call you out, but your turtles are still there. My mom worked very hard on these. I think they're absolutely adorable. Look at little turtle hats. Little nurse hats, little turtle hats, little nurse hats, and all the little like nursey things. So if you have a nurse in your life, what a great little gift. Get them a turtle and tell them they saved a turtle. And we also have a 3-legged Eileen turtle in there. Yes, we do, because somebody asked for it. And this one may be in the shop soon. This was custom ordered. The person who custom ordered, I'm waiting for them to respond before I offer it to the public. But it's a lemon. It's a lemon turtle. There you go. So if it doesn't get claimed, this one will be in the shop. Or if you ever see one that's in there that's sold and you say, oh, I wish I'd have gotten that one, she can remake them. So if there are ones that you see that you'd like a remake of, just reach out to me. We can remake it. Indeed, indeed. Oh yeah, the one she made for Julie with the kitty cat on the back, and yes, yeah, Julie was over the moon for that one. So, but this one may be showing up in the shop if I don't hear from that customer soon. I'll give her a chance though. Give her a chance. All right. What do I have all around me? Okay. Butter bells. Let's talk about butter bells. So I saw a comment where it's like, I just don't understand butter bells and like how that works. Like, so the butter goes in here. So you load this up with the butter, right? So you squish it in there. This, correct me if I'm wrong, water? Is it water? It's got to be water, right? And then you put the butter upside down and it keeps it, I don't know. Like, it's not what we use. But I know people like them, so I picked them up. This one is by Norpro. They call it a stoneware butter keeper, is what it says on the bottom. Anybody use a butter bell? I mean, I've heard that they're like super cool. Water. Okay, it is water. I was thinking ice, but like you couldn't know because ice would turn to water. So it's got to be water. Yes. After the first, you want to get a cat toy turtle. Okay, Marion. You betcha. Keeps it fresh and spreadable. Yeah, I can see where the concept would work. I see that. I do. I truly do. And like they look like little Crocs. I do like that about them. I do like that too. My hair is going to drive me nuts today. Like, what is this? What is this? I'm going to go get a haircut. Crazy. All right. These took a while to get listed just to get the right picture to literally show what these were. Because really, like if you look at it like this, you can't really see it, can you? But look, they're hearts. They are vintage. They are from 1996, marked ABC. They say China. They're made in China, but they are a spongeware. They're red spongeware. I have 8 of these. So I have put them in sets of 4. So you get 4 of these adorable heart coffee mugs. There they are. There's the picture that we had to like figure out how to get. But see, look at, they're like embossed on the bottom with the info. They're super sturdy and you can leave them out. I mean, they look really, really charming. Like if you had a way to like just display them, like kind of like on one of those racks like that. How cute are those? So if you want 8 of them, then you would need to make sure that you put a quantity of 2 because there's 2 sets of 8 in the shop for those little guys. Okay. Move over here. Move over here. Let's go here. This bowl, a little bit of a mystery to me. So I do now believe that this is a student piece or a hobbyist piece, although it's done really well. Some of the things I look for is how round it is, and this one is made very well. I look at the quality of the glaze and how it's constructed. So they took the time to do this incising all the way around, and there's actually glaze inside of there. Can you see it? Look. That, or what I think this is they put this on and then incised to cut away to the original glaze. So a lot of work went into this piece, and it's a beautiful blue interior glaze. And then it's signed. Is it Pele? J. Pele? And I think it's 2011 because I see an 11 there. It's a very, very nicely made bowl. This person, like, if they were doing this in 2011 and they're still making pottery, can you imagine what they're making now? Like, ooh, it's just a super nice piece. And I love to pick up and honor pieces like this because somebody put their heart and soul into making that. Like, it's so important to them. I'm running out of space. I'm running out of space. Okay. All right. Not to fear. We will always find room. So I kind of held off listing these because there was a woman in Australia who was reaching out saying, well, she didn't reach out. She just left comments. And then she responded to my comment where I said, email me, and she never emailed me. But anyway, so these are the melamine plates with the woodland creatures. They are by Charm and Cheer. And they're really, really cute. Now, what's interesting, if you research melamine woodland creature plates, you're going to find the Pier 1 version, which is very, very similar. Who came first? I don't know. But the Pier 1s are going to cost you like $60. These are only going to cost you $20. So boom, diddy boom. I love melamine. I do. I love melamine plates. Not going to lie, but look how adorable these are. Not only are they adorable, they're adorable. Why did I cut off the A on that? Like, look at him. He's so cute. Hedgehog is kind of like one of those on our list. Like, wouldn't be opposed to having a hedgehog. They do sleep a lot, though. I had a friend who had a hedgehog. Got to visit it. These surprised me. I expected them to be like a certified international or, you know, just like one of those other companies. And I was very, very surprised to find that they're Inspired Classics, a Princess House exclusive. Princess House many of you know, did like home parties, very expensive crystal. I didn't know they did ceramics, but here they are, and you get a pair of them. So there are 2 of these beautiful, I'm going to call these hibiscus flowers. Tortoise favorites, by the way. Do you know some tortoises will not eat the red ones, or vice versa? They're like, some of them just prefer the yellow ones, some prefer the red. Makes you wonder if they have flavor, like different flavor depending on the color. Just saying. Anyway, you get the pair. They're pretty heavy duty. Like, these are thick and really good quality. These are going to put up with a little bit of abuse. So you could use these as plates and not be afraid. They're not going to chip easily. Okay. Another new item that I picked up at the Santa's Wrap store. I thought I was going to give this to Jordan, but Jordan made it very, very clear that she didn't want just a lot of stuff this year. So I am selling this one. It is Puppy Love Corgis. Now, what's interesting, Kathy Goldmink. Now, when you hear the last name Goldmink, you think Blue Sky Clayworks, but that's Heather. So are they sisters? I mean, obviously they have to be related, right? So is Kathy the sister of Heather? Because Heather does the Blue Sky items, and perhaps Kathy is off on her own doing puppy art. Anyway, a super collectible mug. This one is brand new. It is a Spectrum Designs. There's the bottom. New, never used, still has its sticker on. Just says Puppy Love, 18-ounce tea mug. That's what it says right there. Ceramics by Joanne Pelle. She has been making pottery for over 30 years. She works mostly in porcelain. This is how she gets the glaze. Oh, Bridget, thank you so much. Thank you so much for finding that information. Could somebody like screen grab and send that comment to me? Because I want to remember that. See, that's one of those things. I want to remember that. That's awesome. I so appreciate you either looking that up or knowing that. Because I really wanted to know. I just knew it had to be better than just a regular student piece. Okay, I have several brass candlesticks in the shop. I just brought one set here today. I'm not even exactly sure if the set I'm showing you is the one that I've got the link for. Let's see. Let's see if it is. Let's see if it is. Oh, did you just send me that screenshot, Chelsea? You're so awesome. Thank you. Are they? Yes, these are the ones pictured. Like, I have so many similar ones, but they're all over there. I got them from the castle. Like, they all came from the castle. This particular pair has made in India stickers on them. Some of them do not, but there's like various little shapes and designs over there. If you love brass candlesticks, go take a look. All right, this was another little castle item. Let me bring these up. We were talking about swans earlier. We have more swans. These are, I guess you would call these maybe little like nut. I don't know. I was going to say nut cups, but they're not really easily like, I guess little vases, right? Are they little vases? These are by Norcrest, Japan. I showed you the one that's got the most scratched up label. There's 2 small and 1 large. And amazingly, the flowers are in ridiculously good condition. Like, you would not expect these flowers to survive over time, but they have. Look at that. Is that crazy? Here's the bottom mark on this one. There you go. So you're going to get the set. You're going to get the large mama swan, and then you're going to get the baby swans. I think there's one little chipped petal on the top of this One, that's it. That's all I can find wrong with these. So you get all three. And I'm not going to try to hold all three at the same time because I don't want to be the cause of a chip on a wing. Ooh, it's glaring. But how fun are those? Beautiful, beautiful. And it looks like somebody might have grabbed them. I'm gently putting them back down over here so they can stay safe and damage-free for years to come. All right. We have this came from the castle too. It's just like it was one of the miscellaneous lots. I think he's silk. I don't think I say it in the listing, but I think he is silk. And then he's embroidered on silk. It is a trinket box. It's a pretty large trinket box or dresser box. It's all silk lined inside and out. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it feels like silk. There we go. Beautiful tiger. I'll give you a measurement. I can do that. He is 5.5 inches diameter by 2.5 inches tall. 5.5 by 2.5. He's great. No, he's not. He's not Tony the Tiger. Bring these guys over. Okay. These do not exactly match, but they match, if you know what I mean. They are elephant ashtrays, and they are tall. Wouldn't need to use them as an ashtray. Nobody would need to know that it's an ashtray. You could put a plant in there. You could put a candle in there. I feel like an air plant would look really good in there, personally. There's a little bit of crazing. These do have age on them. These are not contemporary. These are older ones. If you watch that video, there was like a whole ashtray collection that got donated. There was some I got scolded for not picking up, but come on, guys, I cannot pick up everything. Well, I can't. Do you know what my house would look like if I picked up every single thing that I could possibly sell? You gotta go with what you love. That's just how you gotta play this game. But I did pick up the pair, and I'm selling the pair together because I feel like they need to stay together. You know, they just seem like put one on each side of a shelf or a mantle, like so, with maybe a candle on it. How pretty would that be? Like a green or an ivory colored candle. You could just see it, right? It's not just me. They are really cool. All right, you go back over here, and you go back over here. Okay. While I'm here, I'll grab this. This is a slate ikebana vase, and it's a vase because you put the little stems down here into the flower frog that is inside, and then I think sometimes these are like set down into sand or something, but it's like stacked slate with kind of a rainbow iridescence on it. It's really a pretty one. Just love the colors. There we go. And it's all natural. That's natural coloration of that rock stone. I'll get you a measurement. 6 inches by about 5 inches. Of course, it's not like a square or rectangle or anything, so that's an approximate size. We'll get it pulled up here in just a second. Did I not bring this one over? I thought I did. Let's see, I'll help you. I'll help look for it. We have to look through a list of things over here to put on the screen. Not seeing it. I could have sworn, well, I checked it to come over, so maybe our lovely software was deciding it didn't want to cooperate. Can you see if you can bring it over real quick? Okay, she's going to go find it so we can have a link for you. I'll just hold off for just a moment. Let me give you a tease of something I don't have listed yet. And I don't have it listed yet because I'm having trouble getting good pictures of it. But I can show you. This will be coming up soon. Look at the glass. Like, it's not a crackle. It's like almost like a white millefiori. made with canes. And I'm still researching and trying to figure this piece out. There's the bottom. It is hand blown. Don't know anything about it except it's really, really unique. So I'm working on getting this one listed. And if anybody knows anything, leave me a comment because it's very intriguing. Very intriguing. Oh, you could totally use those elephants for bookends. You could totally use them for bookends. Absolutely. Nettie says, this is a funny night. We had those swans filled with candied almond and candied confetti as one of our party favors at our wedding. Oh, nice. Nice. I know. I've never seen that construction. It's so interesting and really hard to get an accurate picture of. I'm telling you. My hair, my hair is just, look at, what is this? What is this piece of hair doing right here? Oh my gosh. I don't know how I got so blessed with such thin, straight hair. It's terrible. All right. Did we find it yet, Chelsea? Let's see if we can pull the link up for that piece. Stand by. While she's doing that, let me just situate myself over here a little bit so I can put a few more things over here next to me. I'm still here with you. I just gotta make a little room. Boom, chicka, boom, boom. Okay, that's better. I don't know yet because that's the problem is I don't even know what it is yet. So I don't have a price for it yet. I need to figure it out. Okay. I think I got confirmation of something that's going to happen on Thursday that I can tell you about. Let's see if I got a yes. Yes, I got a yes. So I'm going to need to schedule it and make a link for you. Be watching for it. I'll put it in the community section of my channel, but I will be going live from Dog Junkies thrift store on Thursday, and I think I'm going to do it via Whatnot just to make life a little easier. That way I don't, have to list every single item. Here I have to list everything item. So watch for a link for that. It will be a live thrifting from Dog Junkies thrift store where you can just come thrift with me if you want to, or you can actually purchase things on the spot. We still couldn't find that one, huh? It wouldn't bring it over? What's happening? Let me see if I can look real quick. Maybe it'll cooperate for me. And it should have been in my most recent stuff. So you're not sure why it's not coming over. Sometimes our software is just a pain in the patootie. Or did it sell already? Is that why it didn't come over? My eyes are watering today too, and I don't know what that's about. It's driving me crazy. I used a brand spanking new eyeliner. So you would think it would be good. Yeah, it's not shown. I know it's listed. Maybe we can just go grab the link to it and put it in the chat. Yeah, let's just grab the link and put it in the chat because it's being such a beast. What time? That is a very good question. I think 2 p.m. Pacific time. I think it'll be 2 p.m. Pacific time because they close at 4. That gives us 2 hours to shop. We'll go. I'm gonna commit to it. 2 p.m. on Thursday, which that will be the 2nd. January 2nd, it will be our first live thrifting trip of the year. Okay, so there it is. We've got it in there now. So that's for the Ikebana. Thank you. This little piece of sweetness right here is Federal Glass. It is wildflowers? Wait, we'll know momentarily what the pattern name is because I do have it in the title. I just can't remember. It's a sweet size. Wild rose. There we go. And it is like an ombre green, pink, floral. It's got the ribbed handle. Very, very sturdy pitcher. You could still use this. It's got the ice lip, but it's not big, giant, so hard to manage. Like this is a nice size little pitcher for just sangria. Can you see sangria in this little pitcher? Oh, that would be so good. White, like peach sangria. Who's with me? Who wants to come over for some peach sangria? No, 2 p.m. Pacific. 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 Eastern. So that would be 4 Central because you're 2 hours. Yeah, so 4 Central. Yes. I will have it scheduled soon. I will have it scheduled very soon. All right. There we go. Gotta love it. What else do you say? It's wonderful. Stand by. Trying to find someplace safe to put it. Oh, I've made room and I'm not utilizing it. Uh-oh, Chelsea, I don't know if I brought this one over either. I'm just going to be difficult today. I thought I brought it over, but now I'm thinking that this is one I was going to go back for. So I think we have to bring this over. This is a dyed bone box. Here's the inside. You know it's bone because you can actually see the little marrow channels. See that? Those were literally little blood vessels once upon a time. That's how you can tell bone. And it's been dyed and it's got these gorgeous hues of blue because it's been dyed. This one might be just another one just to bring the link over. Oh, it's there. Look at that. There it is. There is the beautiful blue inlay bone box. I'm going to just put it right back there. I'm just going to have to put stuff like, wait, you know what? I got room. I still got room. Okay. This guy almost looks like he's like blowing bubbles. He is a huge, okay, maybe he's not huge. He's big. He is a big carved wood tiki guy. I don't know which specific tiki god he is, but he's very detailed. Yes, he looks like he's like one block of wood, and he's very nicely constructed. I don't know what kind of wood was used for him, but it's got like this blonde stripe here, and that's the only place it's like different. Let me get a measurement on him. He is 12 inches tall. He's a big guy. 12 inches tall. Many of you know I've got a little history with tikis. My late stepfather was a world famous tiki carver, so we know a lot about this, the culture and the collectability of these. He has had works all over the world. I don't know, Mom, are you here, Mom? Are you in the chat? I don't know that I've seen my mom here today, but she could tell you all about it. He's been in the newspapers. He's like, there's a whole drama. We have this like family heirloom photo album that he literally carved the covers for the photo album. And then it was filled with all of the photos of properties that he's done in like Robert Redford's house, Steve McQueen. He did things at San Diego SeaWorld, Disneyland. Oh, she's here. Like the original Tiki Room, some of the masks out front. Anyway, somebody when I moved to Vegas tried to steal that. We had the police and lawyers involved. It was like a whole thing. It was drama. I didn't have my channel going yet, or you'd have seen all that drama. But we got it back. Oh, she's watching from the Niche Lady channel. Okay. But anyway, so I do pick up a good tiki when I find one because I understand that world a bit. And I'm sure this guy has like a name. Each one of the tiki gods has its name and its purpose and all of that. So I'm sure maybe he is the god of being cheeky. Yes, that would fit, right? He is the cheeky god. Let's just leave it there. He's the cheeky tiki. All right. This piece brought me joy and makes me sad all at the same time. So you might have seen me pick this item up. Gorgeous, right? Absolutely stunning, gorgeous. The artist is Mari. Ooh, stand by. It's Mari Simelson. There we go. And this is her Rubus line. Now you will see it says as found. I heartbreakingly found a hairline crack up there. Look, right? See it? Boop. Right. Focus. See it? Ever so faint. There is a hairline crack. It's on the inside. It's not on the outside. That's why we call it a hairline crack, because it's not all the way through. It's very stable, but it does reduce the value. So I have taken $20 off because of that. So this is the kind of piece that, if you wanted to start a collection of some really, really nice mid-century pottery, there you've got that piece, a little bit of a discount. I have many pieces like that in my collection. There is her mark on the bottom there. It says Sweden 4467, I think it says. She did many beautiful pieces, and there's like a shorter one that she did in this line, and it's just like, I don't even know if you can see the richness of that color, but this is another one. If it stays in my own curio cabinet for a while, I'm okay with that. Perfectly okay with that. All right. Come on. What do you say about these cool kids? It says there is no such thing as natural beauty. I couldn't leave this behind. Just couldn't leave it behind. There you go. It is what it is. It's just funny dogs. Wouldn't that be a great bathroom print? This would be a great bathroom print. I do say so. Yes. And then, of course, we have some original art. So I actually went to the estate sale of this artist. Her name was Nora, and there was several pieces that she had done, and I had to pick up the kitty cat because I have so many people that absolutely love cats, and she has done such a fabulous job with this kitty cat. It is on canvas. You can see the age. It's starting to yellow. And it's framed really nicely. It's in, like that block stretcher. Is that what you call the piece it's on? And then that's put inside of the white frame. So just a lovely piece. And we can honor Nora with somebody taking this beautiful original painting and making it theirs. Oh, you wish you had a bathroom wall that print would fit on? You don't have a bathroom wall that print would fit on? I bet you do, Mom. I bet you do. You might have to trade something else out, though. Thought I heard my daughter coming in the door. She wants to be done as soon as possible when we get done with this. That's how she is. Not bad. We're doing good. We're doing good. Got a few more things, including this spirit box with the Cocapelli on it. The color of this, I don't know if that's coming through. I think it is coming through just as it is. It is by Kenneth Banks, and it has all of the info on the back. It's from the 90s. It says, these lovely spirit boxes have been designed by Kenneth Banks. Ken is a member of the Kumeyaay tribe of San Diego, California. The images used come from a variety of tribes throughout the North and Central America. This design is of Cocapelli. It is believed that he was a trader who went from trader, Trader, who went from village to village with a sack on his back and blowing a flute, calling attention to his presence. Who knew that about Cocapellis? Again, it's 1997, and it is a box, so you could put jewelry or whatever. And I don't know, what do you put in a spirit box? I'm sure a spirit box is like, there's something specific you're supposed to put in there. What do you put in a spirit box? Do I ask? Dare I ask? Okay, you can't have my peacock feathers. But I was using them to hold some pretty, I was using this to hold the peacock feathers. Yes. I do believe this is supposed to be an orchid on there. Do you see something other than an orchid? Let me know if I am just doing a Rorschach test and making things up. Maybe it's just abstract. Is it an orchid? Is it? This one is signed Bannon. This is another piece that is so well done. I just can't imagine that this is an amateur artist. Can we focus, please? There we go. There is how it is signed. Or is it Bannon? It's Bannon. I thought I saw Bannakin for a minute, but I think it's Bannon. It's Bannon. Bannan. Orchid, right? It's an orchid. But anyway, it's that cutout glaze. But it's almost like this one, the glaze was put on, and then they wiped away the glaze to make the design, because it's like not cutaway, but it's like the the unglazed pottery underneath. Orchid or iris. Okay, I'm not crazy. You see it too. It could be many flower types. Okay. Cuckoo. Coo. Looks like an orchid to me. Very nice. Okay, good. So we'll call it an orchid then. Just call it that. But yeah, so I'm housing there's the inside. I'm housing my peacock feathers in there for now. Who is he? He's an owl. Okay. I get flack for how I say this. It is spelled Sisal, so I call it Sisal. Is it Sisal? Cecil? Sisal? How do you guys say it? What sound does the I make? Anyway, and pine cones for his wings. He's big. He is a large Sisal owl. It's gonna be like Sisal. Here's the thing. As long as you know what I mean, does it really matter how I pronounce it? Just saying. I don't intentionally try to mispronounce things, but I say them as I see them. Anyway, he is a beautiful, tall owl, measuring 10 inches. 10 inches tall. Oh, you put amethyst and other healing rocks in the spirit box. Thank you, Rochelle. Anyway, he's just cool, is what he is. That's what he is. Okay. I'm going to put you over here. Come over here. Out of the way. Look at this lovely burl wood. Beautiful burl wood bowl. You can see it's a bowl. It's got the raw edge right here. It's meant to be decorative. I would not use this as an actual bowl. I believe it is maple from what I could find. It's absolutely gorgeous. Look at the grain. Highly, highly desirable burl items. I am always picking them up now. In fact, I have a piece. I'll show it to you. But right now I'm keeping it. I'm not selling it. Stand by. I want to show you this. I want to show you this because it's absolutely gorgeous. But I'm having trouble letting it go for now. Having trouble letting it go for now. Look. It's inlaid with real turquoise on both sides. Isn't it gorgeous? Like it's just, it's so yummy and organic that I cannot say goodbye to that one. But this one I can sell. I know it's like niche or niche. Yes. Say it how you like. Yes. Cool. All right. So we got that. I'm going a little bit quick because I want to be able to give some stuff away and not have an angry teenager. I'm going to come back to you, puppy dog. I want to get to this Flemish piece. This came from the castle. So it says Flemish 853 art. I believe it's a type of pyrography. I do believe. Which means it's the design, the color is burned in. Obviously, the red is not burned in. But the dark portion, it's burned in order to get that coloration. It's got a lot of age on it. Look at the darkness of the wood. That's going to happen over time. It's got cherries, which is super fun and desirable. A really, really cool old piece. Again, this came, I didn't purposely buy this. This came in one of just the lots of stuff that I bought from the auction from the castle. And this was part of it. There was nothing cheap or chintzy from that castle, let me tell you. What happened to I had a bunch of pictures from the castle in here, and I don't know where I put them. They will have to be in the next sale. I thought I had them over by me, but apparently I did not put them over by me. That's kind of crazy. Anyway, I made a collection specifically for the items that came from the castle because, you know, it was so long ago and then people were looking for them. I didn't want to put the date of the video because it took me a long time to get all that stuff listed. So if you go over into my shop, there is an entire collection just dedicated to the castle items. I know one I can show you. It's down here. Okay. This is not the original shade, although I'm going to leave it with it. It doesn't come all the way down and fit properly, but look at this. Now, only thing better than this would be if there was two. It's ready to wire onto your wall right there and actually be a lamp. It is French Empire. It is solid brass. It is a heavy, solid brass. And again, it is a swan. We're kind of on a swan theme tonight. Again, the shade, someone put that shade on there. You could change that out. You could change it out. I have seen these sold for thousands of dollars if there's a pair. Unfortunately, I just have one. But it's gorgeous. Absolutely stunning, gorgeous piece of history. Right there. Came from the castle. Oh, thank you for finding the link, Melissa. Thank you. Thank you. So that's there. Some of these items, if they don't sell in my shop, what I do is I then cross-post them. Everything I buy goes in my shop first, nicheladyshop.com. And then I give it a little bit of time to sell in there. And if it doesn't sell in there, then it goes out to, I like Cherish. I like cherish.com for the higher end items. If anybody is a reseller, the price goes up once I put it out there, though. So your best deal is to get it from the Niche Lady shop, because if I put it out anywhere else, then I have to pay fees to sell it. What to do next? Let's do the doggy. Oh, let's do him. Look at him. He is so cool. I also got this from Santa's Wrap. So he is a big, beautiful art glass doggy. I think he's supposed to be I don't know if he's a dachshund. I think he's just maybe a mutt. I think he's a mutt with maybe a little bit of dachshund in him, maybe a little basset hound in there. Who knows? But he's a big boy. Let's see. He measures 14 inches from head to tail, and he stands just over 6.5 inches up at his nose. So he's a big boy, and he's spectacular. And this is one of those items that has to ship alone, because he has to be wrapped to the hilt, and I don't want anything else in the package that could potentially break his tail. So he would be a ship alone guy, but oh so worth it. Okay, you go back up there where you're safe too, buddy. I think I am down to just a couple items. I had brought a couple items in here that I showed on my sale I did on Friday, but I'm not going to end up showing those again. It is the amazing Erte champagne glasses. If you want to go see those, go over and watch Friday's show. I show them and talk about them there. I also talk about the tobacco box and oh, these guys. I talk about these there. These are like a once in a lifetime find. I believe I have the only pair available on the internet right now. Got the only ones. They're Charles Rolfe candlesticks, the arts and crafts period. Absolutely amazing pieces. Okay, we're down to 2 pieces, and then we're going to do a giveaway. I have a humidor. Now, this is not just any humidor. I'm going to do this so you can see that beautiful leaf design. It smells so good. It is an Alexander, it smells so good. Alexander Califano. And it's large. You can see this is no tiny humidor. It's complete. All there, ready to go, including the original paperwork inside, which is how I knew it was an Alexander Califano, because it's got your new humidor and the whole story of how to take care of your humidor and all of that. There we go. It's where it says it right here. Boom, did it, boom. So absolutely gorgeous quality, amazing humidor. If you know somebody who is a cigar aficionado, this will hold a lot of cigars. It is not, I know it's huge, absolutely huge. And it smells so good. I wish you could smell it. I wish we had smell-o-vision, because smells so good. Oh, come here, mama. Okay, I really, really thought that this was a Franz or Franz. I'm going to say Franz. Cannot validate that it's a Franz, but it's definitely in the style of, again, it's got to ship by itself. Look at the butterfly detail on this. Isn't it gorgeous and big? So you can see, this is why we do these live sales, because from the picture, you may not, even with the ruler, you may not really be able to tell how large this is. It's large and stunning. Look at the floral detail. Here's the interior, clean as a whistle. See, it had some sort of a label on the bottom that is non-existent now. So we'll never know who made it unless somebody else has one with a sticker. It's 15 inches tall. 15 inches tall. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay. Carefully put you back up there. And I think we are going to do a giveaway because I'm going to have a teenager walking through that door at any moment, mad at me that I'm not done. So, if you purchase something tonight, every single item purchased counts as an entry. If anybody wants to do a last minute, go check out. If you put something in your cart and you didn't check out yet, we'll give you about a minute to do it. We're gonna run a little Vegas. Oh wait, no, let's do a race. We'll do the farm animals. We'll do the farm animal race. Why not? It's a little off, theme from what we were doing tonight, but we'll do it. So let me show you the choices while Chelsea gets that set up, while anybody makes any last minute purchases. I'm going to show you what we got for choices. Let's see what else I have here. I have a little stash of stuff that I pull out. Let's see. Oh, I got a kitty cat here. Okay. Pull that out too. Okay. So if you purchase something tonight, heads up. Here's the giveaway choices. Be ready to let me, you don't have to let me know in the chat. If you want to stay anonymous and private, you need to message me through my shop. Say I was a winner and I want such and such. We've got the kitty cat frame is a choice. We've got the pair of little citronella candle holder lanterns with the dragonflies. You get them both. We've got the cute little hedgehog guy. We've got the felt puppy dog. We've got the felt sloth. I've got the fun little chicken wire art shadow box, handmade. And I have a pair of these lovely, I think they're meant to be placemats or doilies, but you'll get two of them. There are two of them. All right, so those are the choices tonight. Chelsea will let me know when we're ready to rumble. Are you ready to rumble? Dum, da, da, dum. We're ready to rumble. Wait, let me get my sidekick over here, because it wouldn't be a farm race without Hey Hey. Okay, Bridget, not necessarily. It depends what else you bought with it. I could put other things in that package. All right, let's see who our winner tonight is going to be. On your mark, get set, and they're off. I know. Noah called me before. Oh, the Flemish art wall plaque. Woo! There she goes. Winner. Okay. So if you are in the chat and you don't mind everybody knowing that was you and you want to tell me which item you want, great. Otherwise, you can just message me. Let me know what you would like. Again, it was the little candle holder lanterns, kitty cat frame, the little felt doggy, little felt sloth, the hedgehog, or the chicken wire art. We'll give the lag just a second in case you want to let me know. All right, I got to come up with a trivia question. Ooh, let's see. I know. Okay, now don't leave your answer in the chat. Please do not leave your answer in the chat. Normally we ask you to come over to Niche Shopping Network. If you're watching on the Niche Lady channel or if you're watching on Facebook, it's just so much easier for us to grab those comments all in one place on the Niche Shopping Network. And it would be really, really great if you would hit that subscribe button while you're over on the Niche Shopping Network as we are growing. Bridget wants the hedgehog. Thank you, Bridget, and congratulations. So let me think. Hi, Julie. Let me think. Okay. What am I doing on Thursday? At 2 p.m. Pacific time? Don't leave it in the chat. Leave it in the comments. Once we're done, once we're off the air, leave it in the comments. And then you are entered to win $15 to spend next week when I come here live again. A Sunday. I think I'm going to be back Sunday. Pretty sure. I don't know. I kind of like them. It depends. It depends whether Dawn does a sale with me or not. So when Dawn and I are together, we do a Monday. And if Dawn isn't doing a show on Monday, then my Sunday will be on Monday, if that makes sense. Just gives me a little extra time. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for being here and for all of your purchases. And with that, what we say around here is go find your joy.